Hello, my name is Enrique Cerezo. I teach English at the Polytechnic University of Valencia, and in this video, I'm going to teach you some basic pronunciation tips to help you brush up your oral skills in English. This presentation is gonna be organized as follows. First of all, I will briefly talk about the importance of pronunciation in foreign language teaching. Secondly, we will see why learning pronunciation can be challenging. After that, I will focus on short vowels and give you some examples. And finally, a short conclusion will bring this presentation to a close. So the main objective of this presentation is to provide the student with some basic pronunciation guidelines to help them improve their speaking abilities. Pronunciation is paramount whenever we learn a new language. We use a language to communicate with other people all the time. We use it to say how we feel, what we think, what we desire, etc. However, if you were asked this question, which of the following is the hardest for you in English? Reading comprehension, listening comprehension, written expression, oral expression and interaction, grammar and vocabulary. Most of you will probably choose option 4 on the grounds that you didn't have the chance to practice much in high school, or because you don't know many people who you can practice your English with. Well, obviously, practice is a necessary condition if you really wish to get a grasp on the language and enhance your oral skills. However, there is a lot more involved if you really want to be very proficient in the language, especially at the B2 level or higher. Pronunciation is, without a doubt, one of the main areas that you need to command to make yourself understood easily and also understand other people. But pronunciation in English is not an easy task for Spanish people. Why is that? Let's take a look here. How many vowel sounds are there in Spanish? Well, there are 5. A, E, I, O, U. And all words written with these vowels are pronounced the same way. So for example, you have camión, cantante. So it's the same I in both words. Now, how many vowel sounds do we have in English? We have 12, more than double the number of vowel sounds that we have in Spanish. And if accents are taken into consideration, there are over 43 sounds. Therefore, it is an area that requires heightened attention when learning English. Let's focus now on short vowels. In English, there are 6 short vowels, as you can see here. You have I, E, A, O, U. Right. So let's start with the first one, I. So this sound is commonly found in words written with I or I in English and Y. For example, kid, dick, tip, or with Y you've got rhythm, symbol, right? With a symbol, we don't say symbol, we say symbol, or except. You also need to be very careful with the ed, that's the pronunciation of the past tense of regular verbs. We say worked, we say loved, we say helped, and we say liked. But then we say decided, needed, waited, hated. So when do you have to pronounce the ed? When the last consonant of the verb is D or T. If the last consonant of the verb is not D or T, the ed is not pronounced. The second vowel is E, and it is commonly found in words are spelled with E and EA. So for example, get, when, well, or read for past tense or participle, bread, or led as a noun. There are spellings as well, like for example, many again, or ate. But the sound is very similar to our E in Spanish. The third sound is a. This is a bit more difficult because we don't have any sound like this in Spanish, but it is commonly found in words that are written with a. Like for example, man, bad, cat, mad, apple, right? The next vowel sound is short a. Okay, and this is a sound that you can usually found in words written with O and U. So for example, you have sun, so this is my sun, like the sun above, right? Same pronunciation. Nothing, right? We don't say nothing, we say nothing. None, we don't say none. Other, we don't say other. Onion and courage. And then with you, you have sun, yeah, same pronunciation. Cushion, cup, pup, and subgroup. You need to be very careful with these two words here in red because we say blood and we say flood, right? So we don't say blood and or flood, right? So because normally when we have two O's together, we usually pronounce U. It can be a short or long U, but it's usually U. But these are like exceptions, right? So blood and flood. The next vowel sound is short O, and it is usually found in words spelled with O, like for example, hot, got, or lot. And here, if you speak American English, these words are pronounced with A, okay? So you need to be careful. You say hot, you say got, and you say lot. You also have words like because, sausage, knowledge, or Australia. And the last vowel sound here, short vowel sound, is U, and it is usually found in words spelled with U and double O. So for example, you have put, push, full. Or with two O's, you have foot, good, look, book, and took. And you also need to be very careful with some modal verbs, okay? Here you say should, right? Not should. You say could, not cold, right? Cold is a different word, so if you have a cold, you need to go to the doctor. Or would. So as a conclusion, we can say that English is a very complex language when it comes to pronunciation because as opposed to Spanish, there are many vowel sounds. Sorry. Yeah. So pronunciation is a necessary condition whenever a new language is learned, right? So as for vowel sounds, well, remember that there are 6 short vowels: I, E, A, O, U. Remember that ED in the past tense of regular verbs is only pronounced if the last consonant of the verb is D or T. Then be careful with words written with O, right, but are pronounced with A, like for example, sun, nothing, onion, and then words like blood or flood. Remember the exceptions. And last but not least, some modal verbs like should, could, and would with short O. This is the bibliography used in this presentation, and that's all for today. Thanks for watching.